Yeah, this is Praga Benz and time have come. The Lion tell them one story. This is the Lion's Voice. Stay tuned.
What do you have to tell the people about Ras Tafari?
Light to the world. The king of kings and the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. I left himself. Where's my ruler? Hey yo! Yeah, hear them high, hear the black king born the 23rd of July. So tell them guy who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your
I
night.
heard of that.
From ancient time them a try. Them Romans know them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them come spread out them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill the lion where come conquer Judah tribe. Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come to tell them in Toronto, straight at east.
And even the Orthodox Church in Toronto is the only Orthodox church started by Rasta people. A lot of people don't even know that, eh? But they,
I didn't know.
yes. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church was started by Rasta people in Toronto.
Okay.
Out of that Orthodox Church in Toronto came many Orthodox church right now in Toronto that were by Ethiopians.
Yes.
But still the only English-speaking Orthodox church started by Rasta people.
Okay.
And I was a part of that because I got baptized in the Orthodox Church in 1977. And even when I got baptized in 1977, there was Rastas way before me. From 1972 to 1977, for that 5 year span, there were Rasta people there when I went in 1977. So why I'm telling you all this because going back to the Bob Marley visit in 1975,
Yes.
and then also the media attack and the Rasta people, they also attacked the church as well.
So what year was it? You say you were 19. What year was that on the timeline? Just to keep the timeline cohesive. What year was that in the 70s when you turned 19?
Okay, so that would have been 1977.
Okay, 1977. That's when you put on your locks.
Yes, 1977.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's also the year I was born.
Ah.
Give you some context. I was born when the 27 clash.
Yes.
So the I put on your locks, baptized in the Orthodox church. How many other Rastafari sistren were there at that time, or was it because we know that even in Jamaica there weren't plenty? So I could only imagine in Toronto, 1977, there couldn't have been many. How many sistren did you see there?
It was a handful. It was always a handful. You know, you didn't have that lot of Rasta sistren even back in the 70s. It was really a handful, even from Jamaica to Toronto, and even in the Orthodox Church, it was still a handful. And you didn't have that many with locks too. So you may remember now, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church is not a Rasta church. However, that is where Rasta people feel comfortable gathering because of its connection to his Emperor Haile Selassie, the patriarch of the church, and the love for his majesty. So what brought me to the church was the love for his majesty, right? So the Rastas who were there, they were there out of the love for his majesty.
Okay.
So it wasn't a Rasta church, but it was an Ethiopian Orthodox church. So a lot of people don't know that, but that's what it is. So, but it's the only place we felt safe where as Rasta people could gather because of the persecution. And then now, out of that gathering of the church now, in the 70s, then because of what was happening then, myself and my sister and my brother and a handful of Rasta people, we started something called the Rastafari Cultural Workshop. That was started in 1977. Because of what happened in 1975 with Bob Marley. And then our mission was to inform and educate the Canadian public about Rastafari. And we were doing that from 1977 all the way up until 1980, right? And then remember now, so two things were happening in my life at the same time. One, I was in college doing journalism from 1977 to 1980.
Okay.
At the same time I was in college, studying journalism, I was also involved with the Rasta community from 1977 to 1980.
Okay.
Right? Why I said 1980 now, because in 1981 I made a change and started focusing more in the black community as opposed to just the Rasta community.
Okay.
And then in 1981, remember I would have been like what, 22, 23 now. I was working my day job was a UNIA.
Okay.
I'm a staunch Garvey Heights. A lot of people don't even know that, but I'm a Garvey Heights.
Yes.
And but we changed the name from UNIA to UAIA, Universal African Improvement Association. We were the only chapter that changed the name.
Because you didn't want to deal with the Negro part.
The Negro, no. And then Marcus Garvey had a building in Toronto. A lot of people don't know that Toronto was also one of Garvey's stamping ground too. A lot of people don't even know that.
I didn't
but
know
this was
that.
Yes. So we own they own a building, the UAIA. We had a building at 355 College Street. And that's downtown Toronto, like, Kensington Market. And that was a place to gather as black people now. So we had a church together as Rasta people, and then we have the UNIA building together as black people.
Okay.
That's what in 1981. And then being a staunch Garvey Heights, and then, as I said, my day job from 1982 to 84 was my day job working for the organization.
Okay.
So now I graduated from college. I'm a journalist. I started Masonic production because I figured nobody was going to employ a Rasta journalist. So I said, I'm going to hire myself. So that's when Masonic production was created in 1980.
Okay. Wow.
Because I figured nobody was going to hire me as a Rasta journalist because, locks, head wrap, this is not what people want to see on their television. Yes. So Masonic production was created out of my journalism program in 1980. So Masonic production is 43 years old.
Wow. This is a serious history. We give thanks for the pioneering. We have Carol Waters, who says she loved the origin story. True similar story I share. Once you see righteousness, you are attracted instantly. So big up yourself, Carol Waters. We have Empress Jeannie tuning in from California. Love the Empress origin story. True once see righteousness, hard to turn away. And big up Empress Jeannie. She was featured in the first episode of Lion Love, our latest program. I started a program, Sister Masani. We're looking at relationships within the Rastafari and Pan-African community, because we can talk about building all we want, but if our family structure is not together, we are wasting our time because we're not going to have anything sustainable. So big up yourself, Empress Jeannie. We have Jug Light, say blessed love, give thanks for such history. We're just getting started, family. Big up Sister Esther. She said blessings, Masani. So the family checking in. If you have any questions, put them in the chat, comment. We'll get to them as we go along. This is the Lion Voice, Lion Talk Live. This is our show. We're live here on YouTube. So just big up all of the Lion Pride tuning in, all of the people who will watch this on the replay. Hundreds of people will watch on the replay, but we give thanks for those who come into the live and make it such a communal experience. So let us continue. I want to really talk about this journey because I'm visioning this young Jamaican young lady in a Toronto that is not even as diverse as it is today, a racially charged environment. I'm visualizing you as a Black Power advocate. What makes you shift and say, you know what, I remember the Rastafari man, but I'm going to cleave on to Haile Selassie and Empress Menen? It's so peculiar to the outside world. What about Haile Selassie really attracted the eye, or was it even about Haile Selassie in the beginning?
Well, I will always have to think about I and I, the Rasta man, at 12 years old.
Okay.
The elegance, the royalty that he carried himself as this elder Rasta man. Remember, you're talking through the eyes of a 12-year-old child, right? So for a 12-year-old child to see this elder person walking so royally, taking care of his daughter, that was my love. My love for Rastafari started from there. And then from there on, it was my love for His Majesty. And that's what brought me to the church.
Rastafari. Black woman, I say your heart is so golden. I know you were chosen. This world cold, but your heart never frozen. Anyway then, black woman, I wanna see you smile again. Wanna see you walk beside the Nile again. Wanna see you raise the African child again. I wanna see you living in style again. Then, black woman, I wanna see you rise again. Take time, look in your eyes again. One touch, nature rise again. Black woman, don't be surprised again. Then, black woman, look how she work and slave. Right by my side, down in a this slave trade. History can record the sacrifice she made. Reparation can match all the price she paid. She now go live like no mice that freed. So I and I, the lion of is strong and brave. She says she love the way the King of Kings I praise. Plus me no trim nor shave. Anyways, well then, black woman, I wanna see you smile again. Wanna see you walk beside the Nile again. Wanna see you raise the African child again. I wanna see you living in style again. Then, black woman, I wanna see you rise again. Take time, look in your eyes again. One touch, nature rise again. Black woman, don't be surprised again. Then, black woman, I know he hurt you bad. You go with your mother, never know you're dead. Your boyfriend will beat you anytime he mad. Plus you not get no joy from the job she have. But she not go say coffee, no life that sad. Work too hard, feel no happy and glad. She search for your man, we got a righteous drag. She find a man with a red, gold and green flag who never brag. Black woman, I wanna see you smile again. Wanna see you walk beside the Nile again. Wanna see you raise the African child again. I wanna see you living in style again. Then, black woman, I wanna see you rise again. Take time, look in your eyes again. One touch, nature rise again. Black woman, don't be surprised again. Then, you're always welcome to come home. She's searching for a love is real, and she don't wanna be alone. She says she wanna love that she can feel. David offsprings on the throne, and I know that he lose the seventh seal. Babylon dear falling down, that is just what the prophecy revealed. Well then,